Alright, hey everyone. So I recently watched a movie on Netflix called United States vs. Billie Holiday. I really didn't know a lot of her background or story, just some of her popular songs that she has out there. So of course I wanted to go back and run her death date numbers and everything. So just looking at the day that she died, July 17 of 1959, that being a pretty influential year in regards to her being a jazz and blues singer, because Motown began in 59 and there's quite a bit of 59s documented, but I'll get to in a minute. But July 17th, 1959 had date numerology of 102 and her birthday was 4/7. So if you ran 4/7 to the day that she died, it was 102 days after her birthday, so 102nd day of her age. And 102s that we have here in relation to the words slavery and the N-word and narcotics. And I throw that in there too because I didn't realize that she had a heroin addiction. But going over these words with the word heroin, I found pretty interesting just because heroin equals 42 in the most pure cipher, and 42 is a huge number that, is stamped all over Black history. Blatantly an example, Jackie Robinson, and Jackie equals 42, and he wore number 42. But in regards to 42, you got slavery equals 42, and also notice the 30, and then also the N-word, 42 and 30. But that, again, has a relationship with heroin, 42 and 30. So I just, and we know that the drugs were brought to, the poor populations in the world for a particular reason, right? But just wanted to point that out. And one of her popular songs, that she was forbidden to sing for most of her probably time that she ever got on stage. Well, the way it looks in the movie is that, they hated her singing that song because it's, has to do with real things like how Black people were treated, and nobody they just turn the other way and stuff. It's pretty powerful song. But just noticing that the title of the song equals 59 and 76 is interesting because, again, more of the 59s, Rasta Slave Blues, 5976. And just talking about like her drug related problems and stuff, like throughout her career, you had the commissioner of the Federal Bureau of Narcotics, Harry Anslinger, basically just following her around, trying to pin her for drugs her whole time she was popular and stuff. And it worked for a while, where I think she was in prison for 2 years for related issues, drug related. But what's sickening, at the end of the movie, it'll show you too that she began to get ill and all that, and die of, I'm pretty sure it was like liver cirrhosis. But as she was dying in the hospital bed, he comes in and like handcuffs her and trying to pin her for drugs still, and actually handcuffs her to her bed, and like while she's literally dying, and I'm pretty sure she died that way. So pretty sickening. But again, just it's hard to avoid seeing the 102s in regards to her death date. So just another death by the numbers. But I just wanted to get that out there. All right, see ya.